Hi everyone, it's Desiree. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me for another video. Today I wanted to go over half sheets and some different ways that you can use them in your planner. These are great because you can, if you're having a busier week or a busier day, these are super easy to just pop into your planner and jot in some more info that might not fit into your weekly spreads. So I got lots of different types of half sheets. Some of them are just basic ones. Honestly, I prefer these over like all the other ones because I can use these however I want in my planner. These are already kind of set to what you could use it for. I mean, you could always cover that up and use it just as a weekly, but I'm gonna go over some different ways that I like to use these in my planner. All right, so for my monthly, I always pre-plan this before I decorate it, so that way I know what plans are coming up and where I need to put a sticker. So I usually use sticky notes, but another great way that you can pre-plan that stuff is just by using a half sheet and popping that in here. I would categorize the items, so like important dates, and then for me, I do, depending on how you like to, what you like to note in your monthly, I do keep track of like some Patreon things that are going on for the month, some bills that are due. So I just included the day of the week or the actual date that these things need to be on. So that way when I do my monthly, I could just check these off once I put a box down, once I'm decorating it. So you can use that to help you out with pre-planning. This is kind of like another monthly one too, but in this one I wouldn't put like specific dates. You don't need to keep track of like all the different types of dates, and just maybe like a list of things that you need to get done for the month. So for here, like this month, my brother and my sister's birthday, so I need to buy them some presents, and I already purchased one present, so I don't want to write it down because my sister does watch my videos, but I put like 2 little dots here so I could write in the presents and check it off once I got it. I'm moving next month, so just like a little list of things that I want to get done this month, some bills that I kind of want to, you know, cut down on, like some subscriptions that I want to cancel. So just a little list that way I can, like, you know, move it along the planner. I can have it here for this week as a little reminder to myself. Whenever I check off this week, like say I bought my sister's present, I can move it on to the next week and continue on, and then just check off, you know, what I finished over here, and then keep moving it down each planner week or the weeklies. But yeah, you can use this just to jot down all the things you want to get done for the month that don't really have a specific date, that just need to get done. You can use a little monthly to remind yourself, or a half sheet to remind yourself of what you need to get done. All right, another idea is, for me, I like the idea of habit tracking. I just don't like the idea of putting habit trackers in my planner. I don't know. I just don't like the way they look sometimes. I guess I have to find some neutral ones. But I usually don't put them in, because if I do put them, I would put them over here on the sidebar. But I already kind of have how I like the sidebar to look, and then I don't want to put these on the weeklies. So if you like to do trackers, you could always put them on a half sheet. Just stick all of the different things that you want to track. And then again, you can just pop this in the planner. There's some trackers that are like monthly trackers, so they're a little bit bigger, but you can check them off each day in the month. That you can move along in your planner too. But you could just put this in your planner and have your habit trackers and note those during the week, but then you don't have to have them like actually on your planner spreads, which I like, because again, I don't really like putting habit trackers on my spread. Just aesthetically, I don't like the way they look, but I love how functional they are. They're really, really nice to have. So yeah, you can do a little habit tracker half sheet. Meal planning is another good one that you can add a little half sheet for. This one is already a pre-made one, so it's perfect because it's got like all the days of the week. You can even, it's already set up this way, so you could do a little grocery list on over here on the back. Honestly, you don't need one that's set up this way, because you could just take a blank one like this and just write Monday through Sunday over here and just write down all your meal planning, and use the other side as a shopping list. Of course, you can always add stickers too. But yeah, you don't need this like pre-made one. If you don't have them, you can make your own. But it is nice to have the pre-made ones because then you don't have to do anything. You just fill it in. When I use the half sheets, I do like to just use them really functionally in a spread. It is fun to add stickers though, of course. But I just like to jot things down for these half sheets. But yeah, do some meal planning, get your grocery list going for the week. And then you could always take this out. For me, I don't take this planner on the go, but I mean, you could fit this in your mini. I mean, I would have to fold it though, probably like this, so it can fit in the mini, but at least you'll have it with you. And for these things, I don't really care if I fold them. It's not a big deal to me because I plan on probably tossing it eventually. It's just more for, you know, making sure you get everything that you need to for your meal planning for that week. So yeah, you can use a half sheet to meal plan. And then kind of going in line with that, you could do like a budget one. I have another pre-made one. This one is a bill pay checklist, but they do have some that are like you can write down your expenses and what you purchased for the week. Just jot that down. But I kind of like this because it has like all the different bills that are due, and then you can just check them off. This is also something else that you can move each week, or you could just keep it in your on your monthly page just to refer back to. Because for me, I do write in bills in here, but I don't like really check things off on my monthly. I just use it to look at, and I don't write the amounts or anything, but at least this you can write amounts and all that stuff for here. So that is another way you can use a half sheet. And then I'm not a huge fan of like hourly planners, but I feel like there's some days, especially on the days where I take a day off from work to work on like social media stuff, that I wouldn't mind having an hourly, but I would never buy a whole hourly planner. So if you're like me and you don't need an hourly planner every single day, you could always make your own hourly little half sheet to stick into your spread for that day that you need a little bit more of a plan on how the day is gonna go. So I just got this little hourly sticker out of one of the sticker books from the Happy Planner, but you could just write in the date or the hours that you want to keep track of, that you want to, you know, plan out, and just start writing out your day. This would be super helpful for me to really maximize my day, my day off that I take from work to work on, you know, all the social media stuff. So I think this is something I'm gonna do. I haven't done this yet, but I kind of thought this was a good idea to just do an hourly little sheet that when you need it. So for me, this would be like a once a month type of thing that I could make for my planner, but I think it'd be like super helpful. And then of course you have the other side. You can write in some more tasks. You could do like a little checklist on the other side. It's kind of going in line with this hourly one. More so like maybe a daily sheet. Again, it's something else that I don't really need in my life every single day, but on like that day where I have the day off and I have a lot more to do and I need to stay more on track, I feel like a daily sheet would be nice to have. So I have this one. It's really like filled out like a pre-made one. So it's got a top 5 section, a check it off section, a top goal, and like a little take note section on the bottom. Again, if you don't have these like pre-made ones, that's not a problem because you can take a blank one, or just like a blank paste paper that you can just punch into here, cut it up to like a half size, and put some stickers. I did a top priority, a now, later, little work to do, home to do. Just, you know, you're able to make it however you want if you use your own stickers or if you use your own, you know, pen and headers and all that kind of stuff. I mean, the stickers do make it a lot more fun, I'm not gonna lie. And this is something that, like, you know, when you're having a busy day, you can just pop this into your planner and have it here to reference. Because sometimes, like, maybe this, like for my normal day to day, like this amount of space is enough room for me. But sometimes, like on that day where I have a lot more to do, this isn't enough space for me. So this is great just to have extra space in your planner. All right, and then of course, you can always use it to make long lists. So whenever I go away on a trip, I always make a long list of things that I need, like a packing list, or you can do like a grocery list. Yeah, so anything that you need a big long list that you won't be able to fit in your planner, that's also another great thing that you can add in with a half sheet. And I like the half sheets because they don't, you know, you still get to see like part of your spread. It's here. It's a very functional sheet. You know, however you want to use it. They're really nice to have in your planner. I mean, you get extra room in your planner to write stuff, which is always nice. So yes, making long lists, that's another great way to use your half sheets. And then the last way I didn't even do, because this is something that I noticed right before I filmed this video. I was looking at my half sheets and I saw this one. I think somebody sent this to me, so that's why I didn't remember I had this. But this is actually a super cute idea to have like a memory keeping page. I'm totally gonna fill this out for like a week that I have something to document. You could put like a picture. Again, this is something else that you don't have to have this pre-made one. You could just put like a picture up on the top. You can do a little moment section. This is cute because it's got a currently section right here too. That's really, really cute. Then you have some more pictures over here, a little noted section. So you can make a little memory keeping type of half sheet spread, which I think will be really cool to have. Again, for a week that, for me, I don't have like all these fun plans happening every week, but once in a while I do have something fun that happens, that pops up. That would be cool to document for the week in here. So yeah, a little memory keeping on a half sheet. That'd be really fun. Fun to see in your planner when you're flipping back through it, looking at your planner, because I do that. So that's always something I enjoy doing after I finished a planner. All right, so those are all the ways. I think that was, oh no, there was one more. There was one more way. I almost thought I was done. But it's just to take, I mean, just to use it for notes. It's very basic, it's very simple, but just to use it for notes, for scratch paper in your planner. Sometimes I get ideas, especially for video ideas. Sometimes they kind of just pop into my head. And if my planner's nearby, I could just, you know, write it down really quick in here, and then I can reference back to it. Something that you want to make sure that you remember, just, you know, have a little notes page in here just to have for scratch paper. So that's my last way of using the half sheets. I believe that was like 10 different ways to use a half sheet page in your planner. So that's gonna be it. Those are all of the different ways. I hope you all enjoyed watching this tip video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of my videos, please hit that subscribe button. And I hope to see you all in the next one.